5 prop bets and picked the Minnesota Vikings to win by 6 points. And so we have a victorious person on the app today.
Congratulations.
I know.
Awesome.
We should get the lottery numbers from them
next week.
Let's get inside that winning Vikings locker room.
Wow.
How's it feel to win a playoff game? Hey, that's how we've won all year. Team, right? Yes, you held them to 20 points, man. Yes, you gave us a chance at the end. I got 3 words for you. You like that?
Yes, he likes that. So we do know the Vikings are going on Saturday against the #1 seed San Francisco 49ers. Our game on Sunday here on Fox will be the winner of this evening's Seahawks-Eagles contest, taking on the Green Bay Packers. I'll ask you, Tony, who do you think the Packers prefer?
I think they would prefer the Philadelphia Eagles just from the injuries that they've had. So, but I think Carson Wentz is playing outstanding right now. Would not be surprised if that's who they're playing next week.
All right, that game is later today. We are just 1 touchdown pass all game, but it was the most important of his career. The game winner in overtime to Kyle Rudolph and the Vikings, who no one gave a chance to go into New Orleans and knock off the Saints 26-20 in OT. They move on to the Divisional Round to face the San Francisco 49ers. That is for next week. As we welcome you to the State Farm Postgame Show. Howie, how'd this happen?
We were talking about Kirk Cousins and, all the pressure on him and all the criticism he's received from Washington to Minnesota, the shortcomings. You go to the slot blitz with the big run by Cook and then obviously the throw to Thielen, which was a monster throw, and the mismatch in the end zone for the big touchdown at the end of the game that wins it for them to be on the road. Maybe this allows him to play free. Maybe it takes all the pressure off this guy. And this is what makes our playoffs so magical. Somebody gets hot. Somebody starts believing. Maybe it's Minnesota.
It's the fact that Zimmer let
Kevin
Stefanski throw the bomb to that was absolutely gutsy call, and I'm talking spot on pass. And you're talking about Thielen, a guy with a hamstring problem coming into this football game. I was surprised that he had that kind of burst, that kind of speed, and then of course we know he has great hands.
Looked like the ghost to the post, the Thielen play.
You know what's amazing is Kirk Cousins became partly famous for saying, "You like that?" No. I think he likes where he is right now.
I bet he does.
You like the fact also that he talked to Chris Myers right after the game.
Kirk, congratulations. I know it's about the team, but you got a lot off your shoulders with the throw to Thielen and then the game-winning touchdown in overtime to advance.
Just happy we won. It's a great game. 2 good football teams. NFL is a great product, isn't it?
Yeah, it really is. You heard a lot of noise. How did you hold up in this? You were down early on the road, noisy team, and yet you guys battled back and then hung in there after the lead got away. Talk about this team, the defense. Dalvin Cook, who came over and congratulated him a moment ago. How far could this team go?
Well, we'll go 1 week at a time, but the Saints are the real deal. This was a really tough environment. I put it right up there with any time I've ever played. And it was a team win. We ran the ball, we played good defense. To hold that offense to 20 points is a great job. Special teams gave us great field position all game long. And then we were able to make the play at the end with Rudy.
Yeah, how was that designed, by the way, to go to Kyle Rudolph? He wouldn't tell me.
Well, they brought cover 0.
So you knew. Okay.
So had to come out, and Rudy made a great play.
I know you have you deep in your own face. How heavy was this load you've been carrying? I know you try to handle like a professional, but you can't block all the outside load.
No, I appreciate the question, Chris. Ultimately it's about team. And I'm just trying to do my part for this team, help us win. And, quarterback carries weight. That comes with a job. And, like you said, my faith is important to me. It's the foundation of my life. And ultimately that's where I gain my peace and strength. Win or lose today, God's still on the throne, and I take comfort in that.
The first playoff overtime win in Viking history. Congratulations again. Good luck in San Francisco, all right?
Blessings to you.
All right, take care.
All right, Michael.
Humble guy. And he played well today. He outplayed Drew Brees. I don't think that's something that any of us expected. And the person for the Saints who kept him in the game was Taysom Hill. I mean, he was unstoppable, gave him that momentum back. You have to give a lot of credit to the Vikings. I know, Tony, I know you know, and everyone who's ever played in that stadium, it is tough. Once they get the momentum, the crowd noise, all those things, to compose yourself and march the ball down the field in overtime, when you know that crowd is going wild after the Saints just tied it up, is a tough task. Congratulations to them. They didn't review that call, and I think everybody said, why would they review it? I think it was pretty clean. There's been a lot to overturn the touchdown.
Yeah, absolutely. You can't overturn.
If you believe it, from the Vikings. I mean, yes, believe it. It has happened, and the Vikings are moving on. They have a date with the San Francisco 49ers next weekend. How about George Kittle, tight end for the Niners, recognizing Kyle Rudolph? Remember, who started off kind of back in the offseason and during free agency. There was a chance that he wasn't going to be with the Vikings and ends up making the biggest play of the season for this team. Feed the tight end, says Kittle, as those two tight ends will be on the same field next weekend with the Vikings heading to Santa Clara to take on the Niners.
Won't be saying that next week.
No, you're right. And now let's listen and then see what Kyle Rudolph had to say from the locker room after this one.
I'm just so proud of our guys. I'm so happy. So many guys in that locker room. This is what we play for. This is why we work as hard as we do. This is why we've done everything from April 15th till now, is to play big in the playoffs, and we're going to San Francisco next week.
You get the ball in overtime, and what happened? I mean, are you guys feeling what when you get the ball there to start overtime?
We want to score. They have a Hall of Fame guy on the other sideline, and he didn't get to touch the ball in overtime. So we knew that we started the preseason here with a touchdown drive to open the game, and we needed another one to win in the playoffs.
Kyle, ball's in the air, and you're fighting for position. What's going through your mind right now?
I mean, I played a lot of basketball in my life, and they brought all-out pressure, and Kirk gave me a chance, and I just go up and get the rebound. Go up and get it and make a play to help our team win.
Did you know it was your play, was your primary? Did you know that?
Yeah, once they brought pressure, I knew the ball was coming. Like I said, we were one-on-one out there, and Kirk made an unbelievable throw and just gave me a chance.
You talk about how nobody gave you guys a chance, not seemingly, at the end of this game. How much of a chip was that going to?
I said on Thursday that this team seems to respond to doubters and seems to play better when we have something to prove, and that's just the mentality of this locker room. That's the kind of guys we have, and it's going to be that way for the rest of the run, and we got to get back to work because we got a short week, and we're going out to San Francisco to the 1 seed.
So here's a look at what we will see next weekend, the 6th seed. Moving on, the Vikings traveling to Santa Clara to take on the 49ers. That'll be the Saturday game on NBC.
Absolutely. We talked about, I think they were winning on first downs. They had most of his rushing yards on first down. So.
And then the big-time return by Deontay Harris with seconds to go in the first half sets up a potential tying field goal here at the end of the first, but Will Lutz misses it from 43. Now we'll go to the third quarter. Stephon Diggs, he's upset.
Never good to see this.
0 targets up to this point in the game. And Kirk's like, just hang with me. I'm going to get you going here, all right? 3rd and 9. Cousins, going to look deep for Adam Thielen, and he's got it.
Yeah, Marcus Lattimore really got confused on that route. He kind of lost sight of the ball.
34-yard gain, 3 plays later, 3rd and 1 from the Saints 10. Cousins, there's a throw to Stephon Diggs. His first catch of the game goes for 9 yards, gets him down near the goal line.
Yep.
Which sets up a 2nd and goal and another. Dalvin.
That was close.
That was really close. Ran a little high on that one.
And Mario Davis nearly dislodged that football.
Yes, he did.
Such a big hit. 2nd TD of the game. Vikings go up 10.
We got some a little skirmish going on, a little disagreement going on over there.
That happens.
Yeah, I know it happens.
Testosterone over there.
All right, taking to the 4th quarter. By the way, here's Taysom Hill. How about a receiving touchdown?
Listen,
why not?
What can't the man do?
Nothing. I mean, literally nothing. And again, the Vikings are left to sort things out on the sidelines. Vikings now up 3. Cousins, how about this play? Nearly coming down with a 3rd and 8 conversion.
Rookie right there. Just give him a little bit more of a chance to make a play. That ball was underthrown.
Alexander Hollins can't come up with it. Saints get the ball back with a chance to score here. 5:45 to go. 3rd and 1. They've been terrible on 3rd down all game long. Taysom Hill, though, takes the rock and takes it across the yellow line for a first.
I like that.
He's a football player.
That's it.
They would finish the game just 4 of 11 on 3rd down. So.
Yes, sir.
2nd and 6, cross midfield, more Taysom Hill.
How about more? Take him on.
Yeah, I like what Sean Payton decided to do in this game. Listen, Drew Brees wasn't on his game.
79 passing yards.
Wasn't on his game. You know what? We got to find somebody to give us a spark. And Taysom Hill.
This right here was a critical mistake.
No question. Daniil Hunter, again wreaking havoc, pokes the ball out from Brees. It's recovered by the Vikings, and they stop a scoring opportunity. Yep, see, they hit the right elbow, and it just slipped right out of the grip.
That's like hitting that release button right there. Right?
It is.
That's funny bone.
But the Vikings nearly give it right back. Oh, the Saints, so many times in this game, they are going to be thinking what could have been.